everybody, and welcome to Pardon Your French podcast with myself, Stephanie Lauren.
And I'm Vanessa Sherlock.
And today we are coming to you from a location that we are very excited about because it is the new Pardon Your French podcast studio based at my house. I've got a little chalet at the bottom of the garden, which is fascinating because it's two lorries actually put together. Did you know that?
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Refrigerated lorries or
I don't know.
shipping containers.
But it's quite cool because it looks like a little wooden chalet, but it's, quite well inflated.
Yeah.
And so we're currently going to be doing this up to be our permanent studio unless we're on the road.
Yeah, well, taking Steve out.
My dad is now being vacated. He's been giving his notice because he lives in the chalet. And don't ask me why. He lives down here, so we've booted him. So his bedroom is going to be a little DJ studio, and my other bedroom's going to be a gym. So we're going to have a location where we've got a kitchen and a bathroom. So we've got everything in one little place, so we can see the house from where we're sat and watch Carter and what he's up to. But we've got a little station that is a little retreat, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's going to be lovely.
definitely. And we're excited about it because now when we have guests, it's like,
Yeah,
we're on down here and have a little bit of a...
self-contained studio that has a purpose, and then we don't have to keep moving things around. Because obviously we've done it in my house before, haven't we? And had a little studio there, then I've had to move it, and then I've done it in the living room, and then I've had to move it. So my dad is going to live in the gîte now, which is a lovely little gîte. I don't know why he's ever not lived in there before.
Well, you guys kind of set it up, didn't you? Well, like when you were renting the house out and renting the G out in the summertime, you all moved down here. So
Yeah.
that was why you kind of got this place ready. And then your dad never really moved back.
And then he moved back up.
And you've got enough rooms in the house for him to live in there, and he chooses not to.
I have like 8 spare bedrooms.
Yeah.
And he still chooses to live, even in the winter, he's lived in this little wooden chalet.
Yeah.
So about time Steve moved into a house that's got a proper roof.
We're moving him out.
Sorry, Steve, you've got to live in a bit of luxury now. So we've taken over. So that's very exciting, the fact that we've got a proper cool location, and we're going to do it up a little bit to make it look a bit more cool and funky, aren't we?
Well, as you can see, we've got a bit of a plain thing going on. If you're watching, anyway,
you
can see we've got a bit of a plain theme going on. It's quite masculine.
It's quite
That's glittering brown.
It is. It's quite masculine energy.
Yeah.
Like vibe in this room. So we're going to make it a little bit more girly, a little bit
Oh,
more.
I like the pseudo Tiffany.
It's like a Tiffany.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Got matching ones. I quite like those.
Yeah. It's, do you know what? When I put this blue, when I started to move down here, I put the blue on the wall. And my dad went, "Are you joking?" I was like,
Because he's the most stylish of people.
I know, right?
The ultimate interior designer is...
Why is it all men go, "Well, do you not think that's a bit dark?" And I went, "Trust me." So I literally, because it is quite a smallish room, I get it. And when you have a dark colour, you do feel a bit more enclosed. I get it. But then you lighten it with like pictures and curtains and furnishings and things. And now he loves the colour of this.
Yeah.
To the point where he even painted that chest of drawers like in the same colour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this was his man cave. So it's now going to be our man cave. And then we've got a little TV. So we're going to, Vanessa's the DIYer. So you're going to see if you can set that TV up and get it to work. We might even be able to put it behind here maybe and have like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I just not had the TV set up for you, so because I don't exercise without telling. No, so I roll you in front of the TV.
Do you?
Yeah, and it's the only way to keep me occupied long enough. Because like music, it still doesn't. I just get bored.
Really?
I just get too bored, so I have to go watch something that's distracting me from the like pain and suffering of exercise.
See, I can only work out with music. I cannot watch.
So I thought if you're gonna have your cross trainer in here, you've got to be able to see the TV.
No.
Put on a film and just go.
Yeah, music is my thing, but I have to look out of a window. When I work out, I have to have a window view.
Yeah.
I dread.
Running up that hill. You're like, keep running.
Capers round the hill.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, but I'm on my way to get my passport sorted now, so I might be able to run up any hill and keep running.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, finally.
Funny. 4.5 years later, my dad has now got his French driving license, which is a tick in the box to me.
Yes.
Uh,
Right before he needs to renew his French
before the car,
residence card.
yeah, it'll be the next thing. Me and Carter are on our way to get our passports that had to be renewed, done. So I'm trying to tackle this admin stuff, but it really bores me. So I prefer to lift furniture and get walls painted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a doer, not a thinker, as you all know.
I like the balance. Like some days I want to do that, but then when I'm not motivated to do that, I'm like, yeah, admin seems easy. Like,
yeah. So we are in our new studio, so we could just sit here for weeks on end, just filming shit.
this is basically what we do all the time. So this episode, we thought, we don't really have a topic, and we're kind of, we're in like our summertime lull where, we're preoccupied with quite a lot of things. Like my dad's in town for a month.
Yeah, like it's busy.
You've got harder to get home, and so it's half term.
So it's very difficult to go out on the road at the minute and go out and do. So that will start picking up by September.
But we and we don't have a guest this week, and obviously coming August 5th we're going to the distillery, and we're getting copper cock.
I love how she says it, copper cock.
Is it like a distillery, and we're gonna get a tour of the distillery with Lex, and that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that one because I always from the moment I met him, I was like, he is literally the Willy Wonka of gin.
Yeah,
like he just has this like really magical, cool vibe, and he's so creative. And when I say weird shit, like, have you ever put gold in it? He goes, yeah, I've already done it, and I'm like, that's amazing.
Yeah. And so I know he's working on that non-alcoholic one, so that's too. Because my dad doesn't drink alcohol.
Oh
yeah, so he stopped drinking in December. Just kind of like, I want to live longer, and like
airplay.
And it there's a lot of like bad side effects to being retired and like not knowing how to fill your day.
Yeah.
So you start drinking a little bit earlier or whatever.
Their dads should live with me because I can always, pair him up with my dad who is retired. That doesn't stop.
Well, no, because my dad will just get injured probably.
Oh, okay.
We've already injured him. He's like,
have to be careful.
He decided to walk to Village, which is like pretty far to Vincennes. It's probably it's pretty far. I'd say like a mile and a half, maybe.
Okay.
And he walked to Village, went to the boulangerie, and then walked back. And now he's like, I've got such bad blisters between my toes. And so we're like taking him to play golf, and he's like, my feet hurt. Like, because he goes on a walk every morning, but he was like, this is like twice as far as I normally walk. I mean, sandals. No, he goes. He has fancy Reagan trainers or whatever. And yeah, we've injured him already, but we were laughing about Steve today because our driveway next to our post box. Yeah, and that right-hand side. So we have tried a lot of different things to sort that banking out. And consider my husband drives a digger and does landscaping for people all the time. Yeah. You'd think we could come up with something good. So it used to be grass, which obviously gets super high and you have to strim it. And then our strimmer got stolen. So we bought a new, it was like a really good old still strimmer that started every time and powerful. Yeah, that got stolen. So then we bought a brand new one, still petrol strimmer, and it's never worked right. We've struggled with it with some kind of, it's got to be to do with the fuel mix or whatever. Mm-hmm. So then we're like, you know what, sorry, we'll buy an electric one. Yeah, we'll go the way of electric. Well, it takes a pretty powerful electric battery that we have two of, and it would probably take me all day to trim our property because of the amount of time the battery takes to run out. So I was like, we're not trimming the banking anymore. So then he like cleared it, and we planted a bunch of wildflower seeds. But they didn't take like the
Soil's not good enough.
yeah, it's not great, but then also the weeds, it's just like a catchment, a really good catchment for weeds. So we got like half wildflowers, half weeds, but it didn't look good. So then he cleared that off again and put like geotextile weed mat down, and then we put like calcare rocks. So we made like a rock barrier. That didn't work either. Now it's just calcare rocks with weeds growing in there. So then yesterday he had the day off or the morning off, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go buy like big rocks, and we'll build like the big rockery, like retaining wall, basically." And the problem is that out here the limestone, the calcare, is so white that it's too white. Like we don't like it. It's blinding. We want like the orangey-ish wood that you see sometimes, but they just don't have them near us,
Right.
and they're more expensive. And so he was like, yeah, I couldn't find them. So we were laughing as we drove out yesterday, my dad and I, we went to go have lunch, and he's like, oh, you could just get Steven. Steve's the ultimate weed whacker. He just like pull all those weeds out for you.
Who would literally pull out all the
Yeah, he's like, go plant wildflowers and just wait while Steve sees them.
Have you seen my flower beds?
I know, yeah, but
I know they die.
Yeah.
Is it more to them? But I'm like,
well, they died anyway because this time of year, they have their bloom, and now
they had their moment.
out and stuff.
I had so many messages about those flowers. It was this like crazy.
Yeah.
How many messages? People were like, oh my God, where can I go?
Yeah.
So I do need to go work for Action.
But anyway, so we decided today that we would do a roundup episode. So we're gonna have a little patch of that. This is episode 18 of. Oh my God, isn't it? Yeah. Isn't it crazy?
Wow.
18. Yeah. 18. I am sure.
I know why, because you do the edit.
They do the paradigm, and I do the number.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. 18.
Isn't that mad? 18 weeks we've been doing Pardon Your French podcast, and we have had some guests. We have kind of, like I said, gotten into a bit of a summertime lull where we haven't organized getting guests in for this time of year as well.
It's hard because like we're so excited to do a musical one about the music scene here where we are, but obviously everybody is really busy at the minute.
Yeah, this is the festivals. Yeah,
it's a difficult time to get people in because like they're either at weddings or festivals or playing bars and restaurants here, there and everywhere. So that's more of a difficult one, but we got something sort of lined up for September. We got loads of cool things lined up. So we're not going to tell you all about them now.
So from the beginning, the point of the podcast was to kind of like give the real life.
Yeah, behind the scenes, this reality of living as a Brit or American or, whoever.
English speaking, in France. And I feel like we've kind of explored as far as we can, just us, and that now it's like we need guests to be helping us a bit more. So we had Giselle on. She was really helpful with understanding the like elderly populations and the mental health side of it.
Yeah, that for me, I think the talking therapy, she turned a light bulb on in my brain, actually, Giselle did, because I am such, like I was telling you earlier, like the romantic side of me doesn't exist. I'm not like my feminine energy isn't there. I don't like to discuss or talk about things. I know I'm doing a podcast.
Which is that you're not like into talking about feelings.
But I'm not talking about like feelings or like, girly stuff. Like that's just not really for me. But she did make me, come to grips with a couple of things, like for real. So that was great. I love talking to her. So, but yeah, and actually I think, to do any kind of therapy on a regular basis is so important wherever you live in the world. It is really
absolutely
important, isn't it?
Yeah. And then we had Carol on talking about the housing market, how the property market works here, which is really helpful just for the initial like inertia of coming here. You went about it so differently by going on Place in the Sun.
Yeah.
And so you didn't get a lot of the same information that you would have got if you were through a real estate agent.
Yeah, and the experience was so different because, like, I know a lot of people come out here and they look at like 15, 20 properties.
Yeah.
Well, I looked at 5, but obviously
Yeah.
it, the reality is I saw the house that I ended up buying for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. And well, like, and you just said, that the show is a show, and so it is designed to get the reaction shot. So you being like inside to see the place and stuff, and like we were talking, your neighbors, like in some certain circumstances, like you would meet the previous owner, you talk about, what their neighborhood is like, or you get a little bit more insight. Even the Foss episode, that's learning that your Foss didn't conform, and learning that price that came off the purchase price of your home would because your system didn't conform, and you're like, no, I offered 16 grand less because I thought that's what it was worth.
That's what I would to pay the price.
Yeah.
That's the price that I, in my, still believe, after 11 years of being an estate agent before I moved out here, that's the price of this house. That was my cap. That was all I was willing to pay.
Yeah.
But yeah, every kind of different experience. We also spoke to Nat, didn't we?
Yeah, and about the healthcare system.
The system in France, which again, we still get messages. And I find it funny, like, when you see what's been downloaded on a daily basis. And I'm like, oh yeah, somebody's watching for the first time. Now they've gone back to the very beginning and then they're following the journey. And obviously we had Jade, the wonderful Jade on, who has taken such massive steps now. It's breaking my heart a little bit that she's going to Montpellier.
She's trying to get her driver's license. We just turned it into a bit of a disaster because she grew up in France, so of course she can't drive.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
But she's definitely on her way there, and it's so hard because obviously I'm good friends with the family, but she's like my little baby sister out here because obviously I haven't seen my sister for 4.5, nearly 5 years now, which is really sad. So she's like my adoptive baby sister, and you know, to know that she's going to Montpellier, I'm like, oh my god, like we're gonna be so far away.
Yeah, but there's a way to get you traveling.
Yeah, we could do an episode on Jade.
We could take the train. We could do an episode on the train system. And
oh my god, I'll draw. Apparently it's good.
Anyway, it should be better.
Yeah.
But oh man, like, considering, like, I come from California, there is a train, but not where I live, like, in the public transit system in the U.S. is, like, seriously lacking in comparison to France. And, like, so I was talking to one of my girlfriends that lives in England and has to commute, and she chooses to commute by train most of the time. She's like, because I don't get tired from driving. When you're driving, you have to be paying attention all the time. Whereas she's like, I can get some emails out of the way in the morning on the train, or I can read, or I can rest, or whatever. And it's like a lot of people do that here. They've got the commuter train from Bordeaux now to Paris. The high-speed train, the ultra high.
Oh, the bullet train. Me.
Yeah,
I've been on that.
the super bullet train.
Yeah, it freaked me out.
And
I was sat going backwards, and I get really motion sick. Like if somebody else is driving me,
yeah,
I want to throw up. So we, 3 hours. I think not even that. We were in Paris, and it was a wonderful girls' trip.
yeah.
And they did have a Marks and Spencers there.
They do. You went straight. You're like, I'm in Paris, the most romantic city in the world. But I'm not romantic. I'm going to Marks and Spencer.
Oh wait, Marks and Spencers bought their Percy Pigs.
What else did you see while you were in Paris with girls? What else did you go see? Any sights? Can you go, like, Notre Dame still under construction from the fire? Did you go to see Eiffel Tower?
I could see the Eiffel Tower in the distance, and then I think we went on the underground.
Nice, yeah.
Which is my hell. I would have walked or got a taxi, not a problem. But no, you went on the other, not for me. Train, trek, anything that I can't control is not for me.
See, not a train. Yeah, really sure.
I hate. Do you know what? I haven't been on a bus since I was 14.
Yeah,
and I got kicked off a bus.
yeah. I don't like
I do
any, to be fair, but I really enjoyed learning the metro because the Paris metro is like the standard design for the Washington D.C. metro and the London metro. But it's the same style of design, unlike the New York City subway, which actually is like built very similarly to the way the roads are above it. So it's on a grid system, and it's really difficult to understand how to use it.
Yeah.
I thought when I was there. Whereas I'm like, somebody explained to me how to use the Paris metro. They're like, pick the color you want, look on the line where you want to go, pick the color, and then look at the two end points, and you need to go in the direction of that end point. And I was like, this is so easy. It's magical. And so you could totally navigate it.
No, without having to follow someone. Like, okay, right, you go, and I chase and run after them. I do not. That is my nightmare on a Mac. I panic in those sort of situations. I mean, my French isn't great to get by in that kind of situation anyway. But yeah, so we did. Who else have we had? Oh, Davinia. He was with me, will you, eh? And yeah, she still cracks me up. She sends me voice messages like most mornings. Good morning, and I'm like, I'm here at Georgia. And yeah, so I'm doing a live with her. I think it's the week of the 12th of August. Jumping on her page and doing a live. It's
nice.
I've never done a live. Do not swear, Stephanie.
Oh, you're not allowed to swear on? I do, right? Well, fucking hell, you can swear on here if you want.
Swear on ours, but I don't know what lines. I don't know.
No.
What else?
Well, CJ's.
Who?
CJ Carter.
Oh, Carter was on, yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, he still wants to come back on.
Oh, God. He'd be on every week if he could. No, that's the trouble. You can't keep him off.
No. But I think we wait until he gets in college and we see how that's going. And we talk to him about his transition from...
Yeah, I think... Yeah, he's got one more year left at, like, primary school.
Yeah.
As it were. And then before he goes up to college. So, yeah, he's just desperate to run with the big boys. So, again, if you are thinking of moving your kid to France, understand that they might have to repeat years.
Yeah, so they do. Like we were saying, in the UK, they don't repeat.
They don't.
They just let your kid fall behind or...
And that's one thing I love about France. It's like, no, if you can't hit this marker, you can't go from... You can't go past go, right?
Yeah.
Which as a kid I get, it's frustrating because they feel like that. So you deal with the I'm not good enough. Like I always fail. So you've got that emotional trip. But I also think from the back of that, he's got so much more grit and tenacity than he would have had if they just bumped him along.
What does it make him more determined as well? Like, now I know what it takes. I need to do better. Like, I need to do my reading. I need to do my maths. Like, we know he struggles because of the language thing a little bit, and that set him back from the beginning. Now he's on track with the language, but he missed like a whole year.
Yeah,
that first year by not understanding what was going
on. And then the dyslexia and dyspraxia is in as well. So you've got that as well, which isn't very well handled.
But it's odd that they didn't just like make him repeat that first year, did they?
Yeah, he
repeated the first year
because he started in the January.
Yeah,
so he'd already missed that anyway. So yeah, I think in the long term, I know it would be the absolute right move for him. Going forward, but obviously it's his best friend Aaron is now going up to college, and he's so big where all the other kids are so small. So you've got that I don't know what to call it, like the BFG, like kind of vibe about it. Like he sticks out like a sore thumb. So again, if you're moving over with your kids, bear in mind that...
But we'll get to see the progress when we have it.
Yeah, when we get it back, when he goes to college, I think it'll be really exciting to get him back on it. Yeah, so yeah, we had Carter on. Who else did we have? I'm trying to think back into the episodes now. One where we meet France.
Oh, no, we've got 18 of them.
Friends. 18 of them. That is quite...
Yeah. Well, that's
crazy. And there's obviously Lex as well.
Yeah, of course.
So that's very exciting to do. I'm very excited about his tour.
Yeah.
The distillery. The fact that he's going to do a non-alcoholic gin is amazing.
Yeah.
Very excited for that. But there's so many cool people in this area. There are so many different little bubbles of joy.
And everybody that say, like, would you come on the phone? They're like, oh, and they get all shy, but they're like, yeah, I could do that. Or like, oh, I'd be awful. I'm like, nah. Or, oh, it makes me really nervous. And I'm like, oh, talk to somebody who's been on with us. We just try and make it like you're hanging out with a couple of girlfriends and then you're having a chat.
Which I love. The people that listen, I always get that. They go, it's literally like I'm sat in a room with you, like in your living room, having a chat with you.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what we want it to be like, you know, that.
and I think we've pulled that off. And I'm really glad we've pulled that off, because when we did first start, it was like, well, I don't know what we're doing. Well, we still don't know what we're doing, but we're okay with that.
Yeah.
We're okay with the fact that we don't know what we're doing, which is lovely, because some people might get really like hit up about it, but I'm like, well, fuck it. What else have we done?
I mean, that's
Yeah,
part of, we did the wedding podcast about,
we did about weddings.
yeah, about abroad weddings, which was funny. So Simon was back in the UK for a funeral recently, and then he came home, and the flight he was on, or the flight that arrived next to his, there was like a whole bridal party, bridal party and bride, and they were all standing outside waiting to like gather, you know, because they all go through customs separately. Anyone see Jane? Anyone see Jane? What's she wearing? I don't even know who that is. And I thought, oh, this is gonna be chaos.
Oh God, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, we did that one. What else have we done? Yeah, we done. But it is crazy to think that it's in 20 countries. Well, I think it's more now.
Yeah.
And look, yesterday I think it's more now, like 22 countries and about 164 territories. I posted the video and the Audible, and I didn't even post on Facebook that I've.
I know we didn't have a promo, and then I like reloaded the YouTube, because I do usually put it on YouTube, but I was away, and so I thought, oh, you'll probably do it. I'll put it in Dropbox, and you posted it, and you changed the title and everything. Oh, but sorry. I thought we had a conversation about this, but
You thought it was being called one thing, and then you didn't even register that you put the title in the video.
In the actual video.
I just posted it. I was like, caffeine conversations. We didn't even drink coffee, but I was like, yeah, that'll do. Whack. Loaded. I didn't even promote it.
It's been a rough couple of weeks. Yeah.
Half-term holidays. And it's still, but as soon as I posted it, you can see the downloads have started to come through, and I'm like, how?
People were waiting for it.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. It's very
well, quite irrelevant. We're incredibly grateful for all the attention.
so grateful.
Like, yeah, I want us to go down to the market on Friday at Riverbrook. Yeah, he's like, oh, I want to send something to his granddaughter, my niece, down in New Zealand. My sister lives down in New Zealand, and so he's like, yeah, I want to kind of maybe find something cute to send down there or whatever. And so I'll bring cards, and I do stick them in different places. We've got the beer mats now. Supercog beer mats.
I'm gonna have to call them. I was thinking about this because I put and I never thought we'd be on the back of a beer mat, but I think we're gonna have to call them cocktail mats.
Yeah, gin mats.
Gin mats.
Yeah.
Gin mats. How weird.
But they are fabulous, and
yes, they're pretty.
A huge thank you to Lex and his wife Linda and the Cod Distillery for just including us in their advertising. You know, that's something that's coming up. We have to sort our lives out, because they've offered to do a sponsorship for us. So a partnership sponsorship. We want to work together with them. So August, we're looking at registering as a business.
Yeah, the fact that we have to register as a business after like 18 episodes is pretty crazy, isn't it? Because we never, it's like the train.
It's not like we're making millions of euros or anything.
Not millionaires yet.
Not yet. But keep watching. No, but we want to do it the right way. We want to, start in the right order. And so I have to post some content about building business.
How it just started, like, I just want to see Vanessa, to now we're putting a business together.
Yeah.
I think that's mind-blowing, and we only started in April.
Yeah.
May, June, July. So in 3 months, we've gone from hanging out and having a chat to having to put together a business.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
mad.
Well, it's France, so We want to make sure we do it the right way.
Well, yeah, of course. But I just think it's bonkers that just a chit chat has turned into a business, like how the world works nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Freak.
But what else? Yeah, so new studio. We're going to be partnered with the Coppercot Gin, which is very exciting. There are so many cool things.
You are community outreach.
Oh my God, yes. So should we do a proper like?
Did you see the promo I sent you? No, yeah, in Dropbox. It's in like the main folder.
Oh,
Yeah.
where's my phone?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi Beth. My name's Vanessa. Just come to join us, little Beth. So yeah, this has been episode 18 of Pardon Your French podcast.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.
Yeah,
The above.
all of the above.
If you are still enjoying Pardon Your French podcast, please like us, subscribe to us.
Yeah, and share. I think you're all very good at that, sharing it, which is amazing. And yeah, we continue to see our numbers going up, and yeah, it's suggestions about what we can talk about in guests and things, which is incredible. So we are looking to go on the road a bit, maybe travel a little bit, do interview different guests in different venues and stuff. So if you've got any ideas, let us know. Or if you are a venue, just give us a message, and we'll come to you and promote your business.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Bye.